by Joshua City Brewer. The quarterfinals of the World Boxing Super Series WBSS are over, and there was much to take away from the fights. We have winners and losers, but some fighters stood out in the right ways while others put on a less than flattering display. Here are the key takeaways below. Cruiserweight 1. Alexander Usyk is no question the real deal, and it will take a great or powerful boxing display to beat him. Murad Gassiev was my favorite coming in, but even I must say that Gassiev will have to put his ring generalship to work in order to get to Usyk too. Junior Dorticos is vying to be the fighter to watch in this competition. We knew Gassiev had the type of power that would change a fight within seconds, but Dorticos showed that he too has the type of punch that could put a puncher out with his one-punch knockout victory over Dmitry Kudryashov. It may be safe to say that the two biggest punchers face off with each other in the semifinals with the Gassiev vs Dorticos matchup 3. Marco Huck is a true warrior. It's a shame that many haven't had the chance to follow his career due to the fact that cruiserweight hasn't had any prominent names over the years, especially those that would garner a casual American audience. As usual, Huck went balls to the wall in his fight with Usyk, and for my money it was the best fight of the competition thus far. Unfortunately for those who are just familiarizing themselves with Huck, at only 32 his best days in boxing are likely behind him due to the grind and the wars that he's been in over the last several years. If he fights again, may universe be on his side. Super Middleweight 1. George Groves vs Chris Eubank Jr. is probably the most intriguing matchup of the tournament. Eubank Jr. looks as though he's in his physical prime, and Groves showed that he has the type of recipe that could spoil Eubank Jr.'s plan. Callum Smith also looks very good. One thing that can almost be guaranteed is that the finals will be a UK battle, too. Jurgen Brummer showed the type of grit that veterans have. He put on a very spirited effort in his victory over Rob Brandt. He had his nose busted and bloody but never stopped coming forward, and from my eyes seemed to be the more athletic of the fighters. It would no doubt be a feel-good and unlikely story if Brummer were to somehow find himself in the finals and shock the world. 3. The lone fighter from the United States, Rob Brandt, missed his opportunity to really shine. Not only was he outboxed, but he lacked the type of spark that we've seen from young, hungry fighters looking to make a name for themselves at the highest level. Don't get me wrong, he had his moments, but his first fight was against the oldest fighter in the competition, including cruiserweight, and looked as though he had cement blocks for shoes. Hopefully he grows from this loss. Biggest winner, WBSS tournament boxing. The Super 6 from years ago was the first major tournament, and after the delays and layout associated with it, many didn't think the tournament format would ever be sustainable. The team that put together the WBSS learned from the mistakes and so far have provided a great format and display. We still have much boxing to go, but the waters look clear so far. There haven't been any delays and the fights have been good. Hopefully this continues and trickles down to some of the other divisions in boxing. Biggest loser, US fight fans. Those of us in America who love every minute of the sport had been dying to get the WBSS on network television, only to find out it would be airing on the Audience Network. No worries, if you have never heard of it, you are not alone. WBSS does have a stream on their website for fights but have had issues. Either way, nothing like watching it from the comforts of your television. I think the major networks really missed out on an opportunity. Contact the management team.